Hello students. Do you remember the neutralization reaction between hydrogen chloride and sodium hydroxide? What was the product formed? Yes, it was sodium chloride. The sodium chloride is known as common salt. Students, common salt is also obtained from some other sources like seawater and rocks. Seawater contains many salts dissolved in it, including sodium chloride, that is NaCl. Deposits of solid salts in the form of rocks are also found in several parts of the world. These salts are called as rock salt. Do you know how this rock salt is formed? Beds of rock salt are formed when seas of bygone ages dried up. This rock salt is in the form of large crystals, often brown in color due to impurities. Students, rock salt is mined like coal. They are then processed and purified and packed to be used commercially. Even common salt, that is NaCl, is prepared in this way. This common salt, NaCl, is also raw material for production of sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, and many more. Let us see one by one how the common salt is used for making all these substances. Let's start with sodium hydroxide. Students, when we pass electricity through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, which is also called brine, it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide, chlorine gas, and hydrogen gas. The process is called the chloroalkali process because of the products formed: chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Chlorine gas is given off at the anode and hydrogen gas at the cathode. Sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. Pause the video and look at screen. You can see the uses of each of the products so formed during chlor-alkali process. The chemical reaction of this process is NaCl plus H2O gives NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2 gas. Now let us learn about another use of NaCl, which is in the production of bleaching powder. Students, we have already come to know that chlorine is produced during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride, that is brine. We use this chlorine gas to manufacture bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is produced by the reaction of chlorine with dry slaked lime, that is calcium hydroxide. Bleaching powder is represented as CaOCl2. The chemical reaction is calcium hydroxide plus Cl2 gives bleaching powder, that is CaOCl2 plus H2O. Students, there are various uses of bleaching powder, like it is used for bleaching cotton and linen in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed clothes in laundry. It is also used as an oxidizing agent in many chemical industries and is also used to make drinking water free from germs. The other application of sodium chloride is in the production of baking soda. Students, you must have seen your mother cooking pakoras at your home. A compound called baking soda is commonly used in the kitchen for making tasty, crispy pakoras, soft cakes and idlis, etc. Sometimes it is added for faster cooking. The chemical name of the compound baking soda is sodium hydrogen carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. It is produced using sodium chloride as one of the raw materials. The chemical reaction involved in this process is sodium chloride plus H2O plus carbon dioxide plus ammonia gives NH4Cl plus sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda. The baking soda is used for making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate, and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. When tartaric acid and baking soda are mixed, a rapid reaction takes place. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction causes bread or cake to rise, making them soft and spongy. Baking soda or sodium bicarbonate is also an ingredient in antacids. As it is alkaline, it neutralizes excess acid in the stomach and provides relief. It is also used as soda acid fire extinguisher. The other use of sodium chloride is in production of washing soda. Students, another chemical that can be obtained from sodium chloride is Na2CO3.10H2O, that is washing soda. We also know that sodium carbonate can be obtained by heating baking soda. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate, or we can say that adding water to it, converts it back to washing soda. The chemical reaction involved in this process is Na2CO3 plus H2O gives Na2CO3.10H2O. Some uses of sodium carbonate are in glass, soap, and paper industries. In the manufacturing of sodium compounds such as borax, as a cleaning agent of domestic purposes, and for removing permanent hardness of water. So students, in this video, we learned various uses of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is used in the production of other compounds like sodium hydroxide, bleaching powder, baking soda, and washing soda.